So it was a back-and-forth contest. Top against the Niners. Walk-off double in the ninth inning. Nico Jennings as we won 87. They got closer to Kingston Parra here. And then we 4-1 here. We had a doubleheader at home against the Wild Pigs. First matchup of the game is going to be Durban Holmes, the right hand for the Pigs. 0-1 with an 11.57. And for us, it's the third year Pat Griffin, 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1.33 whip. Lineup for today's game, a look like this. Pitts leads off at DH, followed by Elliott Rums. Freddie batting third at first base. Jennings batting fourth in center. Rookie Colton Burnett batting fifth at third base, locked in. Shortstop Heston Reliable batting sixth. Second baseman Cole Salmon batting seventh. Dominic Burnside in right field batting eighth. And batting ninth and tenth is left fielder Martin Polvin. Let's jump into it. Gonna have a doubleheader down in the Bayou for y'all. Is gonna get very, very close to the end of the first half of the year with this game number 6 and 7 of the season, if I remember correctly. And this is also the last 2 games of a 4-game homestand. Then the next 3 games are all on the road. Wild Pigs come into this contest 2-4 in the year, tied for third place in the division. They're actually fourth by run differential. And we come in at 4-1 in the second, a half game behind the Hawkwinners. See if we can win and keep pace with them. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks do it first. Second baseman Kitty Kaufman leading off the Wild Pigs. He's hitting 280 on the year with 2 RBIs. Pat Griffin, here are his numbers in his first start of the year. He got the win. It was a quality start of 6 innings, giving up 3 runs, a 4.50 ERA, and a 1.33 whip. He gave up 7 hits, 1 walk, one of those hits a homer, and he struck out 5, batting average against 280 on the year. And for the Pigs, here's their lineup. After Kaufman, it's the third baseman Henry Hamster, DH Darcy Hicks, who is tense, first baseman Jack Cracker, center fielder Marty Intense, the rookie, who is tense. Ironic, Intense is tense. Batting 6th, left fielder Alex Watts. Batting 7th, newly signed shortstop Chimo Gaspar in his second game of the year for the Wild Pigs. Batting 8th, right fielder Flash Evans, who's tense. And batting 9th, catcher rookie Count Heath. Griffin ready? Here we go. First pitch guide to center field. Jennings there for it. I'll make the catch, 1 down. Third baseman Henry Hamster with a high pitch active, hitting 308. 3 RBIs on the year for Henry. Chase them inside, 2-1. Pass one middle in line in the center field, and that's a base hit as it just trickled up to the high side of the strike zone. Hamster with the first hit of the day for the Pigs. He's on first with 1 down for Darcy Hicks, the DH. Tense right now, hitting only a $125 with a homer and an RBI. Changeup up, grounded up in the middle short. Reliable flips at the second one, same in the first. Double play, and that base hit is erased as Griffin has a scoreless first inning under his belt. Bottom 1 pits Ho and McFreddy up against the veteran Durban Holmes, entering his 7th year in the league. DH captain Stump Pitts leads off with contact versus right-hander. He's hitting .313 with a homer and 3 RBIs. For Holmes, in his first start of his 7th year in the league, Holmes got the loss. 6 runs given up in only 4 2/3 innings. That's good for an 11.57 ERA and a 2.57 whip. He gave up 8 hits, 2 of them home runs. He walked 4 batters and struck out 5. Batting average against .364 on the year. Pitts ready, here we go. Curveball inside by Pitts on the second pitch is guide to right center. Evans runs down in the gap, 1 down, and that'll bring up catcher Effort Ho, who's locked in. Outside pitch active here for the catcher, hitting .588, 2 homers and 7 RBIs, as he had 4 hits last game, going 4 for 5 with 3 doubles, a single, and 3 RBIs. Also scored the winning run for us. Slider down and away at the knees. Hard grounder, one hopper to short. Diving Gaspar to make the stop. Fires in time to get Ho 2 down. And then I bring up McFreddy, the first baseman. Hitting 400 on the year with an RBI. Only one hit last game. I believe it was a 1 for 5 day for him. 1 for 4 and he walked. That's right. 2 on the count here to Harsh. Chase the slider, and there it is. It's dribbled to the mound. Holmes off the field cleanly, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning as McFreddy is hurt on the play running to first. That's not a good sign. Cracker and Tense and Watts do up here against Griffin. Cracker, the first baseman, leading off, hitting 167 on the year. McFreddy tweaked his groin. It's a minor injury, but it's still enough to cause him to lose some ratings. Do I have another first baseman? Outside of Pitts, who's DHing. I can't put him in the lineup, otherwise that will make the pitcher bat. Shit. None of these guys can play first base either. Alright, Harsh, you're going to have to play. That is mildly annoying. Also means he's going to miss the next 2 games as well, as that second pitch is skied to dead center field by Cracker. Jennings to the warning track. Will stop in front of it and make the catch. 1 down. Next up is rookie center fielder Marty Intense, who's tense, ironically. Outside pitch active for him as he's hitting only 208 on the season with 1 RBI. You see him down and in, grounded up the middle, past the diving Reliable into center. That's a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Pigs is Tense is now neutral. Runner at first with 1 down for right fielder Alex Watts, who's locked in. He's playing left field today, batting .750 on the year with a home run and 3 RBIs. There goes on the third pitch as it's called a strike. Ho throws down. It's late. Stolen base for Marty. Rookie has some good wheels on him as he steals that base. Second attempt to steal this year. He's perfect 2 for 2. In scoring position now for Watts, who's behind 1 and 2 in the count. Chase the fastball inside strike 3. First punch out today for Griffin. 1 down. 2 down in the inning, sorry. And then I'll bring up Chimo Gaspar, the shortstop. Made his debut last episode for the Wild Pigs. He went 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer, it appears. Gaspar, of course, faced us in the finals last season as a member of the Jacks. He gave us fits. He hit very well in that series, but unfortunately the rest of his offense did not show up to help him, for the most part. Fouled off, 1 and 2 the count. Gaspar's also already made a great defensive web gem here in the game as he made that diving stop last inning. Retire Ho. 2-2 pitch coming. Fastball down and in, dribble to the mound. Griffin fields it and fires to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom 2, Jennings, Burnett, and Reliable do up against Holmes. Center fielder Nico Jennings is leading off, hitting .350 with 4 RBIs on the year. Game-winning RBI last episode as he hit a walk-off double in the 9th inning. It was his only hit of the game. He went 1 for 4 and also walked. Fastball up, line to third, right at Hamster, 1 down. Next up is the rookie third baseman Colton Burnett, who went 3 for 4 last game. .353 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He's locked in. Had a big 3-run homer for his first career home run in the league last episode. He also singled twice. Fastball up and in, bloop to left center field. That will get down for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Freebooters goes to Burnett. Runner first, 1 down, and then bring up shortstop Hesta Reliable. Hitting with power versus right-hander and low pitch active here. He's hitting .421, 2 homers and 5 RBIs on the year. Second pitch is popped up, shallow right field as Reliable just missed that changeup. In on it, Evans will make the easy catch. 2 down as the runner was going on that swing. So the hit and run fails as well, and that will bring up second baseman Cole Salmon. Fishman hitting 7th today with inside pitch, hitting .333 with an RBI. Change it down the middle is pulled on the ground to second as he got on top of it. That ground out will end the inning. To the third, we're still scoreless. Evans, Heath, and Kaufman do up against Griffin. Leading off right fielder Flash Evans in the 8th slot today for the Pigs. He's tense, hitting .250 with a home run and 2 RBIs on the year. Griffin locked in here after the first 2 scoreless innings. One and 2 the count now. Swung through a changeup down and in. Second punch out today for Griffin, 1 down. And then we'll bring up the catcher, rookie Count Heath, batting 9th. Only hitting a .167 on the year with a home run and an RBI. Two on the count here. Two-seamer high is taken, 3-1. Heath will gladly take a walk here as it might jumpstart his hitting. Takes one down the middle, full count. Curveball down, line in the right field, that will be a base hit. Burnside comes up throwing, but it will be a single for Heath. Third hit today for the Pigs. 1 down, runner at first for Kaufman, who's 0 for 1. Very hard runner to double up as Kaufman, so a ground ball is not a guaranteed double play here. Curveball up and away, line down the right field line. Burnside in the corner, makes the catch, 2 down. Good range there by Dominic, and then we'll bring up the 2-hitter. Henry Hamster, who singled his first time up and was thrown out on a double play in the first inning. Two-0 pitch coming. Strike at the knees, 2-1. Swung through a curveball as he's out in front, 2-2 the count. Change it down and away, dribbled up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. Is reliable, can't get there. First and second now with 2 down as Hamster's 2 for 2. Griffin no longer locked in, and that'll bring up Darcy Hicks, who hit into a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1 still, and he's also still tense. First pitch fastball turned on and ripped into left center field. Polvin to the fence, can't make the catch as he's just late on this reaction time. It'll be an RBI single for Hicks as the runner scores. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners now for the Pigs, and here's Jack Cracker. Flew out to center his first time up. Change away, line to third. Burnett reaches up, he gets over his glove into the corner. That's extra bases for Cracker. Actually, no, it'll just be a single as Hicks gets the third. Run will score. It's now 2-0. To bring up Marty Intense, the rookie, 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base today. Stranded on base in the second inning. First pitch fastball up and in, hit down the right field line. That is another fair ball into the corner. Is that one will be extra bases as Burnside misplays it off the wall. Second and third now with 2 down as Hicks scores. It's 3-0 Pigs. 3 straight back-to-back 2-out RBI hits bring up Alex Watts. Outfielder struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Griffin now tense as he went from locked in to tense in 1 inning. Two-one pitch is fouled off, 2-2 the count. Fastball down the waist, chased at strike 3. Watts down swinging for the second time today. Third punch out for Griffin as that ends the inning. But the Wild Pigs get 3 2-out hits back-to-back-to-back, and they score 3 runs. Bottom 3, Burnside, Polvin, and Pitts do up against Holmes. Here's right fielder Dominic Burnside leading off the inning, hitting with contact for his right-hander, hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. Burnside sat out last game as Parker Freeman got the start in right field. Change it down in the way, skied into right center field. That's going to hang up for Evans to make the catch, 1 down. Next up is the left fielder Martin Polvin, who is tense, hitting .300 with a homer, 1 RBI on the year. 0 for 3 last game, and he was subbed out with pinch hitter Herpy Nixon, who then proceeded to hit a home run in the bottom of the 8th inning last time out. Polvin not having a great start to the season here. Slider down at the knees on the 1-1 count. It's skied to right, but it's going to die at the warning track. 2 down. Next up is Pitts, the captain, 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Curveball down in the way is pulled in the right center gap. That will get down, but it will be cut off by Intense to hold Pitts to just a single. He's down 1 for 2, and that extends the inning here. For effort, Ho. Hard ground out the shortstop his first time up as he was retired on a nice diving stop by Chimo Gaspar. Still locked in, though. After the ground out, he's 0 for 1 today. One the count. Curveball low, 2-1. Good take from Ho. Sliders inside, 3-1. Curveball hangs in middle plane as Ho gets just under it to center field. This will die at the warning track, it looks like, as Intense makes the catch to end the inning. A hit for the Freebooters, but they can't do anything with it. To the 4th. Still down 3-0. Gaspar, Evans, and Heath, bottom 3 in the lineup to face Griffin. Gaspar 0 for 1 today will start the inning. Grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. Two-0 curveball pulled and hold a short. Reliable can't get there, and that's into left for a base hit. Gaspar now 1 for 2, as that's the 8th hit given up by Griffin here. That'll bring up Evans 0 for 1 today. Tense. Flew out his first time up. Fastball down on the way, chopped to the pen mound. Griffin turns and fires the second one. Reliable to first, double play. That retires the leadoff base runner, and that'll bring up Heath. Catcher 1 for 1 today with a single. Got the inning going last time out as he started the rally. 1-1 the count. Griffin back to neutral mojo after the double play ball. Third pitch is grounded to second. Salmon charges and fires in time, and that ends the inning. Pigs still ahead 3-0 despite the hit. It is erased on a double play, second one they've hit into. Bottom 4, middle of the lineup to it for us, McFreddy, Jennings, and Burnett. Leading off the inning for us is first baseman Harsh McFreddy. Grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. He's 0 for 1, and he tweaked his groin running to first. Now, unfortunately, our only other first baseman is our designated hitter, and I do not want the pitcher to come into the batting lineup in the first inning, so McFreddy will play. Slider away is fouled off, 0-2. Pulled foul, still 0-2. Heater down and in the dirt, 1-2. Chased it inside, but fouled off, still 1-2. Change it down and then pulled down the left field line. That is a fair ball as it gets into the corner. McFreddy turning and heading for second. Here comes the throw from Watts. Cut off by Gaspar. They would have had him dead to rights if it wasn't cut. It's a leadoff double for McFreddy as he's in scoring position for Jennings. Nico flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Behind 0-2. Curveball at the knees. Jennings turns on it, rips it into right center. Evans in the gap will make the catch at the warning track. 1 down. I'll bring up Burnett. Singled his first time up. And he was stranded on the base paths. Two another count here to Burnett. Slider middle in. And hopper to short. Gaspar looks the runner back and goes to first. 2 down. I'll bring up Reliable, who's 0 for 1 and flew out his first time up to right field. Curveball at the knees. He sits on it, drives it deep dead center field. As retreating to the warning track is the center fielder Watts, who looks up. Intense as it hits off the batter's eye and rolls away. That's a double for Reliable. He's looking for third. It will be a triple as he drives in the run. It's 3-1. Freebooters on the board. Next up is the fishman Cole Salmon, who's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field his first time up. High 2-0. High 3-0 as Salmon's in the driver's seat here against Holmes. Fastball almost down the middle, 3-1. Change up down the middle is lined to second, but Kaufman leaps to make the nice catch, and that ends the inning. So that saves a run. Still a 2-out triple from Reliable, puts the Freebooters on the board. 3-1 the score to the fifth. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks do up. Top of the lineup for the Pigs. Kaufman leading off is over 2 today, looking to get on the base paths here. Maybe do some damage. That ain't going to help. Way outside, 1-2. Tough out activates for Kaufman here in this situation. Bouncing curveball, 2-2. Seamer down in the way is fouled off, still 2-2. Fastball up and in, fouled off, still 2-2. Up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Griffin today, 1 down. Brings up Hamster, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Hamster kept the rally going in the 3rd inning, which led to the next 3 batters all driving in runs. Not his hit, that doesn't happen. 3-0 pitch blooped into center, that's another base hit. 9th today for the Wild Pigs, as the runner's on first with 1 down. Darcy Hicks up next, RBI single last time up, he's 1 for 2. He's also hit into a double play ball. Still tense though, despite the hit. First pitch 2-seamer ripped down the line, just foul, kicking up some dirt. 0-1. Fastball up and away is popped up, shallow right field. Salmon out on the grass. Next catch for the 2nd out. I bring up Cracker, who had an RBI single last time up as well. He's also flown out, he's 1 for 2. Change it pulled foul on the first pitch, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Good eyes there so far from Cracker. Curveball bounces, 3-1. Runner goes on the 3-1 pitch, throw down to second, in time to nail Hamster as Ho guns him down to end the inning. Bottom 5, Wild Pigs kept off the board once again. Still down, still ahead 3-1 though. Burnside, Polvin, and Pitts do up. Burnside leading off 0 for 1 with a fly out to right center field. For Hamster, that was his 2nd attempt to steal a base this year. He is now 1 for 2 as Ho guns him out. Swung late, 1-2 as tough out activates for Burnside with his contact for his right-hander here. Outside, 2-2. Fastball down the middle, hard grounder in the hole to second. Cut off by Kaufman, though, for the 1st out. Next up is Polvin, who's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Two on the count to Martin as he comes back ahead in the count. Fastball up his line to center, and that's a base hit. Martin with his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. Puts a runner on with 1 down for the leadoff hitter, Pitts, who singled his first time up. Singled his last time up, sorry. He's also flown out. Too well to count the stump. Heater up and away is a strike, 2-1. Curve onside, pulled in the hole past the first baseman in the right field as he was not there, as he had vacated the position to hold the runner. Back-to-back singles here, put 2 on and 1 down for Ho, who's 0 for 2. No longer locked in. For Pitts, that was his 2nd single today. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball up, line dead center field, but it's right at intense for the 2nd out. Tough break there. That should have been a gapper. Next up, McFreddy, who doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out and tweaked his groin in the process. Been injured since the end of the 1st inning. 1-2 the count. Fastball middle in, turned in the left center field. That's a sky ball. It will hang up for intense to make the catch, though, and that ends the inning. No runs for the Freebooters despite the 2 hits to the 6th. We're still down 2. Cracker, Intense, and Watts do up against Griffin. Cracker 1 for 2 today. He's got an RBI and a single last time up. That starts over after the caught stealing to end last inning. Changeup hangs, middle of the plate, lined into the corner, and that's a fair ball. Burnside gets it in. That will hold Cracker to just a single, his 2nd today. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on once again for the Pigs, and here's Marty Intense. Rookie doubled in a run his last time up. He's also singled today and stolen a base. Feeling really good about himself so far. No longer tense, as Marty was tense coming into this appearance. Now just neutral. And ahead 2-0 in the count. Two-seamer down and in, fouled off, 2-1. Change up and in, whiff on it, throw down by Ho is low, but it's in time to nail Crackers. That's a failed hit and run. Good pick there by Salmon to save the out. For Cracker, that's his first attempt to steal this year. He's 0 for 1. 1 down, nobody on. 2-2 pitch coming here to Intense. Down and away, lined foul as he pulls it just early. Fastball up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. 5th punch out today for Griffin, 2 down. Brings up Watts, who's 0 for 2. Still locked in, though. Chased it outside, 1-1. Watts 0 for 2 today. He struck out twice. Both times chasing fastballs, either inside or outside of the zone. That's a dribbler in front of the plate that's fair. Ho fields it cleanly and fires to first in time. That ends the inning as Griffin has the quality start. Bottom 6, Jennings, Burnett, and Reliable do up against Holmes. Jennings leading off 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flown out today. Ground out his last time up the 2nd. Fastball ripped foul, 1-1. Late on the heater, 1-2. Chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Holmes today, 1 down. Next up Burnett, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out softly to left center field his last time up. Chased it high, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, pulled into the right center gap, giving Chase Evans. Runs it down, 2 down, nice speed. Next up is Reliable, RBI triple last time up, he's 1 for 2. Inside heater caught the zone, 1-1. Fastball low, lined in the hole over the leaping third baseman Hamster, and that's a base hit. 2nd hit today for Reliable, he's 2 for 3. 2-out single extends the inning, and Salmon's at the plate. He's a tying run, 0 for 2. Grounded out last time up, he's also flown out. Swung late, 0-2. Fastball chased high, blooped left center field over the leaping Gaspar's glove, and that's another base hit. Back-to-back singles here keep the inning alive for the Freebooters as Salmon's now 1 for 3. Brings up Burnside, who's flown out twice today. He's 0 for 2, both to right center field. Two-0 the count to Dominic. Change it down in the way. Burnside waits on it, drives it into right center field. He might have just got under it. And Evans runs it down on the warning track to end the inning as the Freebooters again get 2 hits, but can't score off Holmes as he has a quality start through 6. To the 7th, Griffin done here after 6 innings, giving up 10 hits, 3 runs, and 5 strikeouts on 83 pitches. He is in line for the loss, but does get a quality start. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Pigs here as Gaspar leads off, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Also grounded out. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be rookie right-hander Elliott Rums. Rums, in his first appearance of the year, went 3 innings in relief, getting a save. He has a whip of 0.67 and an ERA of 0. No record on the year. He gave up 2 hits with 3 strikeouts recorded, batting average against 182 for the rookie. We're going to keep pitching well here. First pitch lined to first off of McFreddy's glove as he's injured. Recovery is late. It's an error on McFreddy. E3. Gaspar reaches. He's now 1 for 3 today, and that'll bring up Evans, who's 0 for 2. Dribble down in the way, dribble to third. Burnett cuts it off, flips the second one. Salmon back to first, late. Fielder's choice. Evans now 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Heath, 1 for 2 with a single. Evans does have bad jumps over at first, so that might hinder his ability to steal. Fastball outside, 1-0. Cutter up and in, blooper to third. Burnett leaps, knocks it down, recovers and fires. Late, it's an infield single. Heath now 2 for 3 on his second single of the day, and that'll bring up Kaufman, who's 0 for 3 in tenths. First pitch to Kaufman is a changeup away, grounded to first. Freddie can't get there, and that's a base hit. Evans with the good speed coming around third, throw from Burnside, in time to nail him as that's an outfield assist. Great play. Kaufman, though, 1 for 4 and is no longer tense. That's a good throw by Burnside to save a run, 2 down in the inning, and here's Hamster, 3 for 3. 3 singles, and he was caught stealing last time up. Fouled off, 1-1 the count. Fouled off, 1-2. Cutter down in the way, dribbler to the mound. Salmon charges bare hands and flips to first in time, and that ends the inning. Good pitching from Rums to work around the error and the base hits. Bottom 7, it's 3-1. Polvin, Pitts, and Ho do up. Martin 1 for 2 today, singled last time up. He is still tense, though. Holmes will exit after 6 innings on a quality start as he gives up 1 run on 8 hits, striking out 1 batter. He is in line for the win. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Molly Pops, who is locked in currently. Molly, in her 3 other appearances this year, has earned a win. She's 1-0. No runs given up in those appearances. A whip of .050 in the 6 innings she's pitched. She's given up only 2 hits and 1 walk and has struck out 9 batters. Batting average against .095, and she is locked in currently, looking to shut the door here. Martin ready, here we go. Bounces, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, hard grounder at the middle. Kaufman dives to her right to cut it off. She'll fire to first in time to get Polvin 1 down. Nice defensive play, and that'll bring up Pitts. Singled his last 2 times at the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. Fastball down the middle, 0-1. Fastball down in the way is low, 1-1. Curveball hangs, turned on by Pitts, driven deep right center field. Did he get enough of it? Yes, he did. Cannonball coming at you in the first deck of right center. First homer of the year for the captain, Stump Pitts. Despite the power loss at the end of last episode, he is still hitting the ball well. Second of the year, my apologies, and that draws us within a run. It's 3-2. Next up is Ho. He's 0 for 3 today and locked in after throwing out a base runner in the field last time 2 innings ago. Outside pitch active for him here. Pop's still locked in despite the home run ball. Curveball's high, 2-0. Check swing up and in, 2-1, good fastball. Inside this time though, 3-1. Slider down at the knees, grounded at the middle, diving his gas bar behind the bag. He fires in time and dropped by Jack Cracker. That's an E3, and that will allow Ho to reach. He's 0 for 4, but he's on base. Due up is McFreddy, who's 1 for 3 today, tense and strained after the error in the field. I am going to pinch hit for him here, and I will need to do some fancy footwork. Pinch hitting for him is going to be third baseman Bad Hop Brown, as he will comes off the bench, 2 for 5 on the year with a RBI double in his appearances so far this year. At least I think it's a double. Might be a single. I'm not sure. Anyway, Brown in the big spot here as he's the go-ahead run. Tying run at first. 0-1 the count. Fastball up and away is fouled off, and Brown has whiffer active now. He's 0 for 2 as that shrinks his contact circle by 25. Pitch outside from Pops is nowhere near the zone. 1-2. Outside just misses the zone. 2-2. Fastball down in the way is blooped into center field. That's a base hit for Brown. Pinch hitter reaches 2 on and 1 down now. That puts the tying go-ahead runs on here for Nico Jennings. 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit. Pop's no longer locked in out there. Fastball down in the way. Grounded to Hamster, who dives and cuts it off. He fires the second one. Kaufman to first. It's late. Fielder's choice. Runners at the corners for Burnett, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Rookie in a big spot here as he looks to tie the game with a single. Steeler active for Jennings over there, who is now tense after the fielder's choice. He's 0 for 4 today. Peter caught the corner away, 0-1. Fastball away, 1-1. Down and in, off the catcher's glove, and the runners are going. Here comes the throw to the plate from Heath. It's late, and the runner advances on the pass ball as we're tied at 3 on the wild pitch. Runner gets the second as well, so now Burnett has a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. Can the rookie do it? 2-1 pitch coming. It's high, 3-1. Curveball outside, he chased it and pulls it to second. Kaufman makes the stop, and that ends the inning. 2-run score for the Freebooters, though, as we tie the run off of the tired Pops, tie the game up to the 8th. Hicks, Cracker, and Intense due up against Rums. Hicks 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. He's tense. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Pitts on to play defense for Brown. Since the DH is coming in to play first base, Rums has to go into the lineup, so the pitcher will have to bat for us. Thankfully, he's not due up for a hot minute, so we have a chance to rally without having him bat. Let's see what we can do. All right. Rums versus Hicks to start the inning. First pitch fastball hit down deep into right field. Burnside to the wall. Leaps it's off the wall behind him, just missing a home run. For Hicks, that's his second hit today. He's 2 for 4, as that's a double. Go ahead, run in scoring position for the Pigs, and here's Jack Cracker, who made an error in the field last inning. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. First pitch curveball away is bouncing, ball 1. Got her up and in, lined up the middle. Reliable leaps, can't get there, and that's into center field. Jennings will come up throwing as Hicks is going to try and score. Here's the throw. Cut off by Ho. It's late. Throw to second. Just late. Double for Cracker, and it's 4-3 Pigs. Next up, Intense. 2 for 3. RBI double and a single today. Rums now tense after giving up the lead here. Change up low. 1-1. Or 2-0, sorry. Curveball fouled back. 2-1. Cutter middle in, liner to short. Reliable makes the easy catch, 1 down. Next up, Watts, 0 for 3. Fastball away, lined in the hole to right field. That's a base hit. Burnside gets it in quickly, and that will be just a single as the runners hold at the corners. 2 on and 1 down for Gaspar with the RBI chance, 1 for 3 with a single, as Rums is still tense. First pitch curveball at the knees, grounded hard to first. Pitts fields it cleanly, fires the second one. Reliable back to first. Double play, and Rums gets out of the jam. Great pitching from the rookie. But the Wild Pigs still take the lead early on the RBI double by Cracker. 4-3 to the bottom of the 8th. Reliable, Salmon, and Burnside do up. Reliable's 2 for 3 today. Singled his last time up. He's also hit an RBI triple. Pops will stay out there to start the inning. Interesting call. Let's see how this works out. Curveball down and in is popped up. Shallow right center. He got under it. Evans there to make the catch. 1 down. Next up, Salmon. 1 for 3 with the single. Fastball middle in. Line to second. It's right at Kaufman again. 2 down, and that'll bring up Burnside 0 for 3. And Pops will exit as right-hander. Former Freebooter Ariel Beefy in her second year with the Wild Pigs, 3rd in the league, is on the mound. For B, here's Beefy's line on the air. Ariel has no record, 4.76 ERA and an 0.71 WHIP in her 2 appearances. She's recorded the save, thrown 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 home run balls in those 4 hits, and she has struck out 4. Batting average against 190 on the year, second best out of the bullpen. Not bad. Just has to limit the home run balls. That's her only problem. Burnside up. He's 0 for 3 today. We are going to pinch hit for him. Or will we? I think I'm going to have to save the pinch hitter because the pitcher's coming up soon. So Burnside has to play. 0 for 3 today. 2 down. Nobody on. Strike the letters. 0-1. Curveball hangs and hit down the right field line into the corner. Evans, though, on the warning track will make the catch, and that ends the inning. to the 9th. We're still down 1. 4-3 the score. Evans, Heath, and Kaufman do up. Here's Evans, 0 for 3 today. Reached on an error his last time up by McFreddy. Dribble down and in, grounded to short. Reliable charges and fires to first. In time, 1 down. Next up is Heath, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Change it away is a strike, going 1. Fastball down and in, dribbler to short. Reliable charges, fires to first. In time, 2 down. Bring up Kaufman, 1 for 4 with the single. Fastball up, fouled into the Freebooters dugout, 0-1. Curveball down, check swing for a strike, 0-2. Tough at active for Kaufman as Rums looks to get a 1-2-3 inning. Changeup inside, chases it, strike 3. First punch out for Rums, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 9. Freebooters need a rally to win or stay in the game. Polvin, Pitts, and Ho, and then the pitcher slot due up. Here's Martin Polvin, 1 for 3 with a single to lead off the inning. He's tense. Lined out his last time up. Grounded out his last time up. 2-0 the count. 3-0 the count as Beefy misses wildly. Slider in the middle of the plate for a strike, 3-1. Curveball hangs and Polvin gets under it and skies it to center field. Intense will make the easy catch for the first out. Next up is Pitts, solo home run last time up for the captain. He's also singled twice, 3 for 4 day, and he is locked in currently. Slider inside for ball 1. Heater high, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Slider at the knees, 3-1. Curveball down at the knees, lined in the center, and Pitts makes her pay. It's his 4th hit today, his 3rd single. He's 4 for 5. Tying run on, bringing the winning run to the plate. Here's Everett Ho, the catcher, 0 for 4. Reached on an error and been retired 3 times via ground out, fly out, and I believe line out. Strike the letters on the first pitch, 0-1. Slider down at the knees, 0-2. K-man active for Beefy. Fastball up, line to right center field, looking for the gap. Hangs up for intense, 2 down as Ho is 0 for 5. Now to bring up the pitcher slot as we'll pinch hit. Coming off the bench is going to be 2nd-year right fielder Herpy Nixon. Nixon had a pinch hit home run last game. Looking to find magic, lightning in a bottle one more time. Nixon hitting 3 for 4 on the year. He has a solo home run to his credit. Can Nixon make it happen? Let's see. Here we go. Good changeup. I was looking fastball. Good take outside. 1-1. Chased at 1-2. K-man active for Beefy. Outside 2-2. Check swing low on the curveball. Throw down is late as Pitts steals 2nd. Tying run in scoring position here with a full count. Pitts' his first attempt to steal this year. He is 1 for 1. Look at that. He's still got some juice in those wheels. Full count. K-man active. Can Nixon get on? He'll work the walk. Good job, Nixon. Winning run on, and that'll bring up Jennings, who's 0 for 4 intense. We have to let him hit. He is the Triple Crown winner. Just wish he wasn't tense at the current moment. Fastball down the middle, fouled off. Fair ball that ties the game. 0-1. High, 1-1. Pick off the 2nd. That's into center field. Pitts will get the 3rd, as that's an error by Beefy. She's now tense. 1-1 count to Jennings. Runners at the corners. Tying run at 3rd, winning run at 1st. Can he make it happen? Outside, 2-1. High on the changeup, 3-1. Fastball down and in is grounded to second. Kaufman to first. That ends the game as the Freebooters lose to the Wild Pigs 4-3. I should have just taken it. It was ball 4. I always get overexcited on a 3-1 count. I don't know why. Gotta stop doing that shit. Both offenses get double-digit hits, but neither of them do very well with runners in scoring position. 2 errors in the field for the Wild Pigs, 1 for us, as it was sloppy defense for both teams as well. Hitting lines, everybody in the Pigs lineup got a hit except Evans. RBIs today for Cracker on 2 doubles, a single and a double. Hicks an RBI single, and Intense the RBI double. For us, everybody got hits except Ho, Jennings, and Burnside, and Nixon got on base via the walk in his only plate appearance. 4 for 5 day for stump hits. He has a solo home run, reliable, an RBI ground out, or RBI triple, and then we had a 3rd RBI somewhere on there. I forget where the 3rd RBI is, but we know we got another one. I know it says Pitts up there twice, so that's not right. Either way. Pitching lines, Holmes, 6 innings, 8 hits, an earned run, a walk strikeout. He stays at 0-1. Pops, 1 2/3, 2 hits, an earned run, 1 homer. She gets the win, though, 2-0. And Beefy gets her 2nd save of the year. 1 in the 3rd innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. For us, Griffin at quality starts, 6 innings, 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. He stays at 1-0. Rookie Elliott Rums goes 3 innings, gives up 5 hits, an earned run, and a strikeout. He falls to 0-1. Pitts, the player of the game, with 4 hits as he drove in a home run. He had a home run and a stolen base. Cracker, the runner-up, with 2 RBIs on a double and a single. He went 3 for 4. And then Durbin Holmes, the 3rd-place finisher, with 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, and an earned run, and a strikeout. Well, isn't that just a kick in the teeth? We should have won that fucking game. Not to mention we've lost McFreddy to injury, so I only have 1 first baseman on the roster that's healthy. Great. Now who's going to DH? Probably Brown. Well, let's sim up to the next game of this doubleheader, because I still got to play that one too. Hot Corners finally lose a game to the Sawteeth, 11-4, as they stay only a half game ahead. Sandcats taking on the Blowfish here. Sandcats win 9-5. Not bad. They take sole possession of first place in that division. Herbisaur's now taking on the last place Moose. Moose wins 6-2 as they have their 2nd win of the year. Sirloins and Sawteeth here. Last place Sirloins. Almost choke it, but they win 9-8. And the Buzzards win 3-2. 2-1 win in extras for the Grapplers. While Lilos beat the Platypi 9-1. And the Hot Corners lose their 2nd straight game in a row as the Moonstars win 5-1. We're now in a virtual tie with the Hot Corners for first place as they're 5-3. We're 4-2. A win will put us in first place by half a game. And for the 2nd game, it'll be former Freebooter and former Moose pitcher Raoul Strikes in his 2nd year with the Wild Pigs. He's on the mound, 1-0, no ERA, and a 1.20 whip. And for us, it's rookie pitcher Hedwig Lafayette, who took the loss her first time out, despite giving us a quality start, giving up only 1 run, 1.50 ERA, and a 1 whip. Looking around the league, Kamari Harvey goes to the Buzzards, replacing Elijah Gobbleson. Milo Stewart to the Herbisaurs, replacing Bruno Adamo. Lava gets +6 fielding. Nice. Almost a 90 in that department. Look at these player development options here. Ooh, that's a good one for Burnett. I could get that one. That's nice and cheap. I do like this one for Freeman. Okay. That's a bad one. We're going to skip these. Not interested in this one for Griffin anymore with these 2 on the board, so I'll let those pass. And this is, that's just a dumb one for Reliable. Yes, he needs the speed, but I also don't want him to lose one of his traits in the process, so hard pass on that. And actually, that's not a hard pass. That's an easy pass. So for this, we're going to take this one for Burnett, and we will keep the rest of the money to get this one for Freeman next time, and we'll see what comes up for these other 3/4. Burnett gets the 6 arm, that's alright. Now up over 70, does not get outside pitch, that's fine. Still making the rookie a little bit better. Alright, let's set the lineup for game 2 and get it underway here. Alright, so Burnett will lead off at 3rd. Pitts will bat second and first as he's locked in. Ho is catching, still locked in despite going 0 for 5 and being a little bit tired. He'll bat third. Reliable bats fourth at shortstop. Bad Hot Brown will DH today. He'll bat fifth. Jennings is 10th, dropping to the 6th slot in the lineup in center. Burnside remains in right field, batting 7th. Batting 8th is second baseman Cole Salmon, and batting 9th and still 10th is left fielder Martin Polvin. Let's jump into it here. Let's see if we can earn the split here in this doubleheader. We now enter at 4 and 2, and the Wild Pigs enter at 3 and 4. So for the Wild Pigs, this game will complete their first half of the regular season, and for us, we will be one game away from doing so. That will be the next episode. Alright, let's get it on. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks do up first against the rookie, Hedwig Lafayette. Kaufman leading off at third base today instead of second, hitting .267, 2 RBIs on the year. For the Pigs, Kaufman is leading off again, followed by Hamster at first base today instead of third. As Darcy Hicks still DHing in the 3 hole, he's still tense. Marty Intense moves up to the 4 slot in center field. Cracker drops to the 5 slot in left field. He is tense. Batting 6th at second base, getting the start is Turbo Miles. We did not see him in the first game. Batting 7th, shortstop Chimo Gaspar. Batting 8th, right fielder Alex Watts. And batting 9th, rookie Count Heath, the catcher, as Evans goes to the bench, as he is still tense. And looking at Hedwig Lafayette's numbers from her first start, she went through a quality start her first time out. Went 6 innings, but unfortunately took the loss as we didn't score in that game. I believe we lost 1-0. She gave up 1 earned run, which is good for a 1.50 ERA and a 1 whip. She gave up 6 hits and struck out 6 batters. That's a lot of 6s. Batting average against .261. Here we go. Rookies ready? Get it on. Oh, 1 pitch is fouled off, 0-2. Slide it down in the way as Tough Out activates for Kaufman. Check swing, 1-2. Fastball up and in, line to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Lead off single for Kaufman as she'll lead off the game with a hit. Gotta bring up Hamster, the first baseman, hitting .367 with 3 RBIs and is high pitch active. As the speedster Kaufman's ready to run over there at first base at any given moment. First pitch curveball away, outside, ball 1. Got first, nothing doing. Fastball inside, 2-0. Got first, nothing doing. Slider down in the way, lined in the gap to left center field. That's going to split them and get all the way to the wall. As that should score Kaufman from first. Jennings to the cutoff man is off the line. Relay throw is late. RBI double for Hamster. It's 1-0 Pigs. Bring up Hicks, the DH, hitting .179 with a home run and 2 RBIs as he is tense. Did go 2 for 4 last game though, driving in a run. Lafayette already tense here after giving up hits to the first 2 batters. Second pitch grounded in the hole to third. Burnett cuts it off and goes to first. 1 down as Hamster gets the third. Lafayette now back to neutral. Now to bring up rookie center fielder Marty Intense, hitting .250. 2 RBIs on the season. He also drove in a run last game. Swung for a curveball, 1-1. 1-2 as that's called a strike. Down and in, fouled off, still 1-2. Fire up and in, inside, fouled off, still chased. Down in the way is low, 2-2. Down and in, 1 hopper to short. Reliable looks to runner back and fires to first, 2 down. Brings up Cracker, the left fielder, who's tense, hitting .313 with 2 RBIs here on the season. Fastball away in the second pitch. Burnett dives in the hole. Ricochets at the Reliable, who fires the first. In time, it's a 5-6-3 put out to end the inning. The Wild Pigs have an RBI double from Hamster to take the lead early, 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Burnett, Pitts, and Ho will face Raul Strikes. Colton Burnett, the third baseman, leads off. Rookie hitting .333 with a home run and 5 RBIs. One hit last game for the Rook. For the Wild Pigs, starter is Raul Strikes. 7th-year veteran is 1-0 with a 6 2/3 start his first time out, where he gave up no runs and a 120 whip, which is good for 6 hits, 2 walks. And he struck out 9 batters, batting average against .231 for the veteran in his 2nd year with the Pigs organization. Spent 1 year with us, and he also pitched 5 years for the Moose. Is that right? No, 4 years with the Moose. My apologies. Can't count. Forgot it's year 7. Curveball down in the way is blooped to right center field by Burnett, and it's well placed as that's a base hit. No one was there to get it, and leadoff man's on. Next up is the first baseman, Captain Stump Pitts, who's locked in with his contact versus right-hander, hitting .429 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Change it down in the way, blooper into center field. That's going to drop in for another base hit. First 2 batters on for the Freebooters here, as we're in business here. Still nobody out, and here's Efred Ho, the catcher, who's locked in. Outside pitch active, hitting .455, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. This despite the fact he went 0 for 5 last game and didn't reach base. Change of open in, 1 hopper to short. Gaspar flips the second one, Miles to first. Double play. 2 down, runner at third, and that'll bring up Reliable, the shortstop, hitting with power versus right-hander and low pitch active. Hitting .435 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. He had an RBI triple in the first game in this doubleheader. One of the few runs we drived in. 1-1 the count. Outside curveball misses, 2-1. Inside changeup, 3-1 from Strikes. Inside caught the zone, full count. Slider low, ball 4. Good eye from Reliable as he'll reach base. First walk today for Strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Brown, the DH, hitting .500 on the year with an RBI. Brown had a pinch hit single in the first game. Change of middle of the plate on the 0-1 pitch is fouled off. That's going to get out of play. Whiffer active for Brown now. Slider line back to Strikes, and that ends the inning. 1-0 to the second. Miles, Gaspar, and Watts do up. Leading off the inning is second baseman Turbo Miles, who did not play in the first game. He's hitting .222 on the year. Second pitch popped up, foul territory behind first. It's there to make the catch, 1 down. Next up is shortstop Gaspar, hitting .250 with a home run and 2 RBIs. First pitch curveball line to right center field. Jennings dives and knocks it down, but he'll keep it in front of him for a single. Gaspar on, and that'll bring up the 8-hitter, right fielder Alex Watts, who's locked in, hitting .500 with the home run and 3 RBIs today. Fouled off again, 1-2 the count to Watts. Slider up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Lafayette today, 2 down. They'll bring up Heath, rookie catcher, hitting .250 with a home run and an RBI. Fouled off, 1-2 the count. Fastball away, chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for Lafayette as she gets through the inning scoreless. Bottom 2, Jennings, Burnside, and Salmon do up against Strikes. Here's center fielder Nico Jennings, batting 6th today for us. He is 10th, hitting .280. 4 RBIs in the year. He went 0 for 5 last game. Grounded out with runners at the corners to end the game. Second pitch bloop to left field. That drops in for a base hit. 1-for-1 day for Jennings here to start, as he's no longer tense. Brings up Burnside, the right fielder, who went over 4 last game, hitting a $188 with an RBI in the air, and he has contact for his right-hander active. Steeler active for Jennings over at first. There goes on the second pitch. Curveball bounces low, 2-0 the count. Throw down is late and low from Heath, as that's a stolen base for Jennings. That is his third attempt to steal this year, and Jennings is now 2 for 3. 2-0 pitch coming here to Burnside. In there with the slider, 2-1. Change away, caught the zone, 2-2 as tough out activates for Burnside. Curveball at the knees, bloops that in the center field. That is down for a base hit. Rounding third is Jennings. He'll draw the throw, and it's a good one as it's cut. Runners at the corners, none down. Bring up Sam, who's lined out. He went 0 for 3 last game, hitting .318 with an RBI. Or 0 for 4. He lined out twice, grounded out, and flew out. One the count. 2-1 the count. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2 the count to Cole. Slider down and in, lines that in the center field. That'll be deep enough to score the runner. Intense makes the catch. Runner will tag from third, and Salmon has himself a sac fly as Jennings scores. We're tied at 1. 1 down, runner at first for Polvin, who's still tense. Left fielder hitting .292 on the year. Home run and an RBI as he went 1 for 4 last game. Fastball up and in, blooped into right field shallow. And on a Watts, he slides and makes the catch. That's going to be a double play. That ends the inning as I thought that was going to drop. That ends the inning, but the Freebooters get an RBI on a sac fly by Salmon. We're tied to the third. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks do up. Kaufman 1 for 1 today. Led off the game with the single and then scored a run on a double by Hamster. Foul off, 1-2 the count. Tough out active again for Kaufman. Foul off again. Foul off again as she stays alive. 3 straight foul balls here for Kaufman. Called strike 3 at the corner, at the curve ball up and away, and that's the 3rd straight punch out for Lafayette here. 3rd of the game, that'll bring up Hamster. 1 for 1 with the double and an RBI his first time up. First pitch grounded hard to second. Salmon dives to his left to make the stop, and he'll get it there in time. 2 down. Next up is Hicks, 0 for 1 today. Fouled off, 0-2 the count. Got it down in the way, fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball up and in, fouled off again. 3rd straight foul ball for Hicks. Inside, 1-2. Slider up and away, fouled off again. Curveball fouled off again. 5th foul ball here for Hicks. Chased the fastball up and away, strike 3. 4th punch up for Lafayette today, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, top of the lineup do for the Freebooters: Burnett, Pitts, and Ho. Colton Burnett, the 3rd baseman, locked in. 1 for 1 today, singled his first time up. Curveball at the knees, driven deep by Burnett as he sat back on it. That is high, far, and gone into the second deck and center. Cannonball coming at you as that's the 2nd home run of the year for rookie Colton Burnett. That solo shot gives us the lead, 2-1. Nice hit, Rook. He knows how to hit hanging curveballs. Next up is Pitts, 1 for 1 with a single. He's locked in as well still. Change it down in the way, bloop to left center. Gaspar runs down to make the catch though, and that ends the First out of the inning. Next up is Ho, 0 for 1. Hit a double play last time up. Ho is now 0 for 6 in this series. Fastball middle away on the second pitch, driven deep, dead center field. Off the batter's eye, and that'll be extra bases. A double for Ho. It's his first hit in this doubleheader. He's now 1 for 7. Runner at first, 1 down. Runner at second, 1 down, and then bring up Reliable, who walked. No official at bat so far today. Oh, 2 the count. Chase the fastball high, strike 3. First punch out for Raul. 1 down, 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Brown. 0 for 1 today. Fastball down the middle, lined up the middle, knocked down by Miles. He'll get it to first, and that will end the inning as Brown does not run well. Still, a solo home run from rookie Colton Burnett gives the Freebooters the lead to the 4th. 2-1 the score. Intense, Cracker and Miles do up for the Pigs. Here's rookie Marty Intense, 0 for 1 today. Trying to have the shortstop his first time up. Lafayette locked in here after 2 straight scoreless innings. Inside heater misses. That's a 5-pitch walk. Intense on the lead off the inning, and then I'll bring up Cracker 0 for 1 as Lafayette's no longer locked in. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Pass with that and in for a strike. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Intense. Second stolen base of the doubleheader for him. His first today, though. That makes him 3 for 3 on the season. 1 count to Cracker. Curveball low, chased anyway, fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in, way out in front of it, strike 3. 5th punch out for Lafayette today, 1 down. Brings up Miles, who's 0 for 1. Fastball middle in, turned on by Miles and cracked deep to left center. That is gone into the high-rise seats. First of the year for Turbo Miles, and that 2-run shot gives the Pigs the lead again. It's 3-2. He sat fastball and he turned on it. Next up is Gaspar, 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball pulled on the ground to third on the first pitch. Burnett to first, 2 down. Next up is Watts, who's 0 for 1. Change up pulled foul on the first pitch, 0-1. Slider down in the way, grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit. Watts now 1 for 2 as he keeps the inning alive. Brings up Heath, 0 for 1 today. Inside. 2-0 the count. 3-0 now as Heath in the driver's seat here. Check swing for a strike, 3-1. Fastball down on the way for a strike, throw down by Ho. Just laid, stolen base there for Watts. For Alex, that is his first attempt to steal this year. He's 1 for 1, and that keeps the inning alive as it's a full count now for Heath. Runner at scoring position in second base. Change it down and in, way out in front of it, strike 3. 6th punch out today for Lafayette as that ends the inning. But the 2-run homer by Turbo Miles swings the lead back to the Wild Pigs as they retake it 3-2. Bottom 4, Jennings, Burnside, and Salmon do up. Jennings, 1 for 1 today, singled his first time up. He also scored a run, I think. He did on a sac fly, that's right. Curveball middle in, grounded hard to second. Miles cuts it off, 1 down. Next up is Burnside, who singled his first time up as well. He's 1 for 1. Curveball middle in on the 0-1 pitch is skied into left center field. Over for it is Cracker to make the catch, 2 down, and that'll bring up Salmon. Sac fly on an RBI his last time up. No official at bat today. Chase the fastball high, 0-1. Chase the high again, 0-2. Fastball up and away, grounded, didn't hold a short. Gaspar backhands and fires. in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for strikes to the fifth. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks due up. Kaufman 1 for 2 today with the single. Slider away, dribbled to the mound. Lafayette runs off to barehanded, fires the first, 1 down. Next up is Hamster, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. It's also grounded out to second base. Got off 0-1. Swung late 0-2. Down and away, fouled off again as Hamster stays alive, 0-2. Fastball down and in, called strike 3. 7th punch out for Lafayette today, 2 down. Bring up Hicks, who's 0 for 2. Fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. His second pitch popped up, foul territory. Ho out for it on the first base side, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Lafayette in the 5th. Bottom 5, Polvin, Burnett, and Pitts due up. Polvin 0 for 1 today, looking to turn things around at the plate. Slide up middle in, turned on by Polvin and ripped to the high wall in left center. It's off the fence, and that'll be a base hit, so it goes right to Cracker. Leadoff man on is Polvin's 1 for 2, and that will bring up Burnett. Solo home run last time up on a hanging curveball. He's also singled. He's 2 for 2 today. Change at middle in is turned on and skied to right center field. Over for Watts to make the catch, though. 1 down. Next up is going to be the first baseman, Stump Pitts. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. Curveball middle in, line to right field. That is down for a base hit. Second hit today for Pitts. He's 2 for 3. 2 on and 1 down now. For Ho, who doubled his last time up, he's 1 for 2. Change it down and in, line to left center field. That's going to split the gap and get all the way to the deepest part of the park as he gets to the wall. Intense gets it in, but that's going to score 2 runs as the Freebooters retake the lead 4-3 on the 2-run double by Ho, who's now 2 for 3. All right, and he's locked in once more. Bring up Reliable, 0 for 1 with the walk today. Struck out swinging his last time up. So the only punch-out victim for strikes today is that first pitch curveball is hitting the gap to right center field. Running it down Watts, though, on the warning track for the second out as the runner was halfway and had to run back to tag. Brings up Brown, who's 0 for 2 today. Fastball down in the way, skied to left center field. That should be an easy play for Intense. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Still a 2-run double by Ho gives us the lead once more to the 6th. We're up 4-3. Intense, Cracker, and Miles do up against Lafayette. Intense 0 for 1 today. He walked his first plate appearance. Or he walked his last time up. I don't remember. One of the two. One and 2 the count. Just low and away, 2-2. Ball put in, line to short. Rival fields the 1 hopper. 1 down. Next up is Cracker, 0 for 2 today. Won the count. Change it up and away, line to the left, that's a base hit, and drop by Polvin. Single for Cracker, he's 1 for 3. Gotta bring up Miles, who had a 2-run homer last time up, he's 1 for 2. Fastball dribbled to first. Pitts barehands it, flips to Lafayette in time for the second out. Runner to second on the fielder's choice. Bring up Gaspar. Singled his last time up, he's 1 for 2. Change up and away, popped up shallow center on the first pitch. Jennings charging in. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Lafayette has another quality start as she gets through the 6th, scoreless. Bottom 6, Jennings, Burnside, and Salmon do up. There's Jennings, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball hangs on the second pitch, and Jennings crushes that to right center field. Cannonball coming at you in the second deck. First of the year for Jennings as he gets us another insurance run. It's 5 to 3. Strikes, makes another mistake pitch with the breaking ball. Burnside up next, 1 for 2 today with a single. Flew out his last time up. Two on the count to Burnside. Make that 2-2. Tough out active Nates for now. Curveball up and in is lined to short, right at Gaspar, 1 down. Next up is Salmon, sac fly, and a line out his last time up. He's 0 for 1. That's change it down and in, line to first, easy catch for Hamster, 2 down. Next up is Polvin, single his last time up, he's 1 for 2. Fouled off into the Freebooters dugout, 0-1. Good take inside, 1-1. Change of middle in is turned on and sky to left center, and on it is Cracker. He'll make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Following the home run, of course. Solo shot for Nico Jennings, his first of the year. Makes it 5-3 Freebooters as we head to the 7th. Lafayette done after 6 innings with a quality start. 6 hits, giving up 1 walk, 3 earned runs, and 7 strikeouts. She also gave up 1 homer. Watts leading off, 1 for 2 with a single. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be left-hander Handero Specialo. Hander, in his 1 appearance this year, has no record. He gave up no runs in his 1 appearance. He did get the save, though, and has an 0.33 whip as he threw 3 innings, giving up only 1 hit. And striking out 3 batters, batting average against 100 on the year. Looking to do well against his old team. Third pitch line to first. Pitts makes the backhanded catch on the liner, 1 down. That'll bring up Keith, who's 0 for 2 today, intense, with Specialist working against him. He's one of only 2 left-handed batters in the Wild Pigs lineup today. Slider hangs on the 1-1 pitch, and it's grounded into center for a base hit. Keith will reach. He's now 1 for 3. Brings up Kaufman, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down, line to second on the first pitch, right at Salmon, 2 down. Next up is Hamster, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Checking the knees, 2-1. Slider down and in, turned on by Hamster, ripped deep to right field. Burnside looks up, it is gone. First homer of the year for Henry Hamster, and the Wild Pigs again even the score. It's 5-5 as Lafayette's first career win will have to wait. Of fucking course, you bastard. Next up is Hicks. Let me know as well he's done today. I don't care. Specialo tense here after the home run ball. Fouled off 0-2. Slider down and in is in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up and away, chased it high, strike 3, and that ends the inning. First punch out for Specialo. But he gives up the lead on a 2-run bomb by Henry Hamsters. We're all tied again, bottom 7. Top of the Freebooters lineup do up Burnett, Pitts, and Ho. Burnett 2 for 3 today. He's singled and homered today. Flew out his last time up. Changeup hangs in the middle of the plate as Burnett crushes it dead center field, looking for the batter's eye. He hits it off the batter's eye, and that will be extra bases as it gets away from Intense. Burnett rounding second. He's looking for third, and he will have a leadoff triple here as he's now a double shy of the cycle. Third hit today for the rookie. Brings up Pitts, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. So that will do it for strikes, who leaves Tense. After 6+ innings of work, giving up a lot of hits, 5 earned runs, and he's responsible for the go-ahead run at third. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Elaine Munster. As strikes gives up 11 hits. Did strike out a batter, though. I believe he walked one as well. Anyway. For Munster, she has no record on the year in her one appearance. She gave up 2 earned runs in an inning and a third pitched. That's good for a 13.50 ERA and a 3 whip, as she gave up 2 hits and 2 walks, and one of those hits a homer. No strikeouts recorded, batting average against 286 on the year. Pitt's ready. Here we go as he looks to drive in the go-ahead run. Curveball down and away, lined in the hole past both diving infielders into left. Base hit for Pitts, his third single, and that's his first RBI today as the Freebooters take the lead 6-5. Next up is Ho, 2 for 3. 2 RBI double his last time up. We're going to keep it going, so he's locked in again. 2-0 the count to Ho. High 3-0. Walk prone activates for Munster. Inside caught the corner though, 3-1. Up and away, swung late, full count. Fastball away, lined into right field, but it's right at Watts. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up reliable, 0 for 2 today with the walk. First pitch to the knees, dribbler to second. Miles flips the second one, Gaspar to first. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. To the 8th, we're still up 1. Intense, Cracker, and Miles do up as Pitts has a RBI single here to break the tie. Intense 0 for 2 today with a walk. Special still tense as well. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit. First hit today for Intense, he's 1 for 3. Tying run on again for the Wild Pigs as Jack Cracker comes to the plate, 1 for 3 with a single, Tense, and with Specialist working against him. First pitch curveball down in the way is sat on and driven deep left center field. It is gone. Second homer of the series for Jack Cracker, as that's his first today. Actually, never mind, it's his first. Still, that 2-run homer gives the Wild Pigs the lead again. It's 7-6. Next up, Miles, who has a 2-run homer as well today. Don't know where that missed. Bat broken as it's back to Especialo for the first out as he fires to first. Next up is Gaspar, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curveball ripped foul, 0-1. Slider down and away, fouled off again, 0-2. Fastball down and in, grounded to first. Pitts backhands it, he'll take it to the bag himself. Unassisted for the second out. And that brings up Watts, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider middle in, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball check swing in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball down and in, dribbled to the mound, off of Especialo's glove. He rebounds, but it's late, infield single. Next up is Heath, 1 for 3 with a single. Specialist active for him again, though he did single up Especialo earlier. No pitch, check swing at the knees, 1-1. Down and away, first strike, 1-2. Throw down by Ho is late. Stolen base for Watts. Second of the game, I believe he's now 3 for 3 today. 3 for 3 on the season. He is actually 2 for 2. Okay. 1-2 the count. Fastball away is fouled off. 1-2. Ball down and in. Chased in the dirt, but fouled off. Ladder up and in. Swung towards strike 3. Punch out for Especialo is second as he ends the inning. But the 2-run homer again bites them in the ass as Jack Cracker goes yard, and the Wild Pigs have the lead again. 7-6 to the bottom of the 8th. Brown, Jennings, and Burnside do up. Brown leading off is 0 for 3 today. We're going to pinch hit for him as he just doesn't have it today. Coming off the bench, it's going to be backup shortstop Ham Slamus. Slamus hitting 1 for 4 on the year, looking to come through for his team. Looking to start the inning and get the tying run on. 2 on the count. Low, 3-1. Walk prone activates for Munster again. Curveball hangs and Slamus drives it deep left center field. He got all of that one. It is a pinch hit bomb. First of the year for Slamus, and we're tied again at 7. Good job, Ham. The veteran still got some pop. 38 years old. Next up is Jennings, 2 for 3. Homer singled an RBI today. Crushed a hanging curveball last time up. Munster now tense as she's ahead 0-2 in the count, though. That's high. That's also high, 2-2. Fastball at the knees, popped up by Jennings to shallow right, out for it Miles. Second baseman has it for the first out. Next up is Burnside, 1 for 3 with a single. Strike outside on the heater, 0-1. 0-2 now. Tough out activates for Burnside. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Munster as Heath makes the throw, 2 down. And Burnside's tense. That'll bring up Salmon 0 for 2 with a RBI on a sac fly. Heater inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, hard grounder at the middle. Diving is Gaspar to rob him of a base hit. And he'll throw him out to end the inning. Still a solo home run by the pinch hitter Ham Slamus ties the game at 7 as we head to the 9th. Kaufman, Hamster, and Hicks do up. Kaufman 1 for 4 today to the single. Is coming out of the bullpen. It's going to be right-hander Kingston Parra. Parra in his 2 appearances this year has no record. He has an 8.10 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. He's given up 3 runs in just over 3 innings, 3 1/3 to be exact. He's given up 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 homer, and he has struck out a batter, batting average against .231. First pitch fouled off by Kaufman, 0-1. Forkball in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down and in, hit and hold a short. Reliable charges, backhands, and fires. In time, 1 down. Next up is Hamster, 2-run homer last time up. He's also doubled on a run. He's got 3 RBIs today. 2 for 4. Slider down in the waist, swung through, 0-1. Next up a curveball down and in, pulled foul, 0-2. Fastball down and in, check swing inside and low, 1-2. Football down and away, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Ho picks it off the dirt and fires the first, 2 down. Next up is Hicks, 0 for 4 and tense. First pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball up, swung through it, 0-2. Change it down and away, dribbler to third. Burnett charges and fires the first. In time, that's a 1-2-3 inning for Parra as he keeps it tied. Bottom 9th, let's walk it off, boys. Polvin, Burnett, and Pitts do up. Martin leads off the inning. He's still tense, 1 for 3. We're going to pinch hit for him with backup catcher Parker Freeman. Freeman hitting .429 on the year. He's got a home run and 2 RBIs to his credit. Can he start the inning off right here for us against Munster? Swung late, 1-1. Heater away, 2-1. Caught the zone, 2-2. Fastball down and in, turned on by Freeman. Drives it deep left center field, looking for the high wall. He'll get it as that's going to be a double. Throw from Cracker. In time to nail him, actually. I forgot how good of an arm he has. 1 down as that's a single for Freeman, but he got greedy. Next up is Burnett, who is a double shy of the cycle. He's 3 for 4 today. The solo homer to his credit. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Garrett Peck. Former Sawteeth pitcher. Now in his 2nd year with the Wild Pigs. Or it might be his first, I'm not sure. I think it's his first. Anyway, Peck 0-1 on the year with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. He's given up in 2 games. He's given up 2 runs, thrown 5 2/3 innings. giving up 7 hits, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. Batting average against .292. Burnett locked in here as he's a double shy of the cycle. Right about that funky sidearm delivery here from Peck. Inside, 1-1. Chased it high, 1-2. Fastball up and away, pulled. Soft liner caught by Hamster for the second out, and that'll bring up Pitts, 3 for 4, 3 singles, and an RBI. Good take inside, 2-1. Slider middle in, lined in the hole to short. Gaspar backhands it off the dirt, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to extras. Still tied at 7. Intense, Cracker, and Miles due up. Here's Intense, 1 for 3. Single and a walk on the line score as Freeman stays in the game in left field. Fouled off, 1-1. Change it down in the weight, grounded hard at the middle. Salmon dives and cuts it off. He'll fire. Just in time. 1 down. Nice play. Next up, Cracker, 2 for 4. Homer single and 2 RBIs today. Three other count to Cracker. Fouled off, 3-1. Just inside with the slider. That walks him on 5. First walk for Parra, and that'll bring up Miles. 1 for 4 with the 2-run homer. Pinch hitting for him is shortstop Kasha Emmon, who's hitting .333 on the year, as we're looking for a base hit. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball down and in, pulled foul again, 1-2. Fastball up and away is outside, 2-2. Curveball down in the weight, a check swing low, full count. Down and in, dribbler up the middle of the second. Salmon backhands flips the second 1, reliable to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Good pitching from Parra to keep it scoreless, bottom 10. Middle lineup up, Ho, Reliable, and Slamus. There's Everett Ho, catcher 2 for 4 today. He's doubled twice, driving in 2 runs. Emmon remains in the game at second. Peck starts the inning. One and 2 the count to Ho. Inside, 2-2. Slider down and in, hit 1 hopper to first. Hamster backhands, makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Reliable, 0 for 3 with the walk. Popped out last time up. So, no, he hit in the double play last time up. Chased it low, 1-1. Fastball down and in, turned on, ripped foul though, 1-2. Change up and away, sky ball to right field. Easy play for Watts. 2 down. Reliable for 4. Brings up Slammers, who had a pinch hit home run last time up. He's 1 for 1. Change it middle in, turned on, ripped foul, 1-2. Chased it down and in, strike 3. Peck with his first punch out. 1-2-3 inning as we head to the 11th. Gaspar, Watson, Heath due up. There's Gaspar, 1 for 4 with the single. Parra locked in here after the second scoreless inning. Looking for a third. Fouled off, 0-2. Down in the way, grounded to first. Hits there, makes the play himself. 1 down. Next up, Watts, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. First pitch change up, ripped foul, 0-1. Chased fastball away, 0-2. Go down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Third punch up for Parra as Ho to the bag at first, 2 down. That'll bring up Heath, 1 for 4 with the single. Might be Parra's second, I'm not sure. Two out of count to Heath. Fouled off, 2-1. Change up and in is high, 3-1. Right, down and in, inside, ball 4. 5-pitch walk from Parra, his second today. They'll bring up Kaufman, 1 for 5 with the single, and Tenz is looking to break out of the slump. 1-0 pitch coming. Slider bloop down the right field line, looking for the corner, but it is foul, 1-1. Change up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Tough out active for Kaufman. Work down and in, bounces. Good block by Ho, 2-2. Well down in the way, dribbler to first, hits, makes the play, taps the bag, and that ends the inning. Third scoreless inning from Parra, bottom 11. Jennings, Burnside, and Salmon due up. Jennings 2 for 4, he has a solo homer and a single today. Peck starting to tire here. Starts his third inning of relief work. Slider hangs, lined in the left center field. That's a gapper, and that will get all the way to the wall. Jennings rounding first will get a double out of this to start the inning. Third hit today, he's now a triple shy of the cycle. Waiting run in scoring position for Burnside, who's 1 for 4, single and Tenz. Pinch hitting for him is right fielder Herpy Nixon. Nixon pinch hit walk his last in the first game of the series. He's still hitting .750 with a homer and an RBI as he looks to win the game here. Steeler active for Jennings at second. Fastball down at the knees, hitting the foul territory on the right side, out of play. Watts makes the catch in front of the wall for the first out as the runner tags and will get to third. Jennings now 90 feet away from scoring. Here's Salmon. 0 for 3. He has a sac fly, though, with an RBI. Can he do it again to win the game as the infield is in? Outfield is shallow. A deep fly ball wins the game. Fastball middle in, that's a sky ball, pretty deep, left field. Cracker has the best arm, though. This is going to be close. Catch is made, here comes the throw. Running is Jennings. Throw in is late, it's a sac fly for Salmon, his second of the game as the Freebooters walk it off in the 11th. With a sac fly from the fishman, Cole Salmon to split the series. A little bit better offensive game this time out for both clubs. Much better fielding games, there were no errors made by either club. Looking at the box scores, Wild Pigs had home runs from Hamster, Cracker, and Miles. All of them 2-run shots. Hamster also chipped in an RBI double in the first inning. And the hitless for them were Emin and Hicks. For us, hitless were Reliable, Brown, Nixon, and Salmon. But Salmon did chip in 2 RBIs on 2 sac flies as he has the game winner. Home runs today for Jennings, Slamis, and Burnett as they're all solo shots. Pitts an RBI single. And Ho a 2 RBI double. Pitching line, strikes, 6 innings, 11 hits, 6 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout, 2 homers. He has a no decision. Munster, 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits, an earned run, a homer, 1 strikeout. And Garrett Peck takes the loss, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. He falls to 0-2. For us, Lafayette a quality start, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, a home run. She gets a no decision. Especialo 2 innings out of the pen, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 2 home run balls as he almost got the loss. Kingston Parra saved his bacon, though, with 3 scoreless innings, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts on his line. He improves to 1-0. Player of the game is Nico Jennings, who was a triple shy of the cycle, followed by Colton Burnett, who was a double shy of the cycle, and Henry Hamster, who was 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs. And with that, we split the series against the Wild Pigs and take the division lead as we improve to 5-2 on the season. We're now a half game ahead of the Hot Corners, who lost their last 2. As they've lost to the Blowfish and the Moonstars in back-to-back games. They do not play here, so we will hold the lead going into the final game of the first half of the regular season. Next time out, let's just sim up to that real quick. Platypi win that game, and the Beagles win that one. Okay. Alrighty, next time out, we'll be taking on the Blowfish for the only time this season. Third-year pitcher Malaya Ellison's on the hill, 1-0, no ERA and a 150 whip. And for the Blowfish, it'll be rookie Ricky Sherman, left-hander. No record, a 10.38 ERA and a 1.85 whip. I'm going to check and make sure that's actually factual. Give me 1 second. Where is he? Ricky Sherman. There he is. He's 24. Thinking he's a rookie. He's actually in his second year. Okay, it's his second year. I was close. I didn't recognize him. All right. Looking around the league, Noel loses 11 junk. Oh, that's a big blow. Drop from an A to an A- as the ace is starting to wear and tear. Not good. Herpy Nixon wins an arm wrestling competition, though, as he gets +7 arm, as well as Cole Salmon wins the other one. He gets +6 arm at second base. Unfortunately, he doesn't play anywhere else other than second base, so that arm is pretty much useless, except for cutoff throws. Still, both of them are getting better. Ministry McHustle goes to the wide loads, replacing Pumper Lumpkins as they improve their bench player. Jack signed Carlton Starr, the veteran shortstop, to replace outfielder Rosie Hardman. Colton Burnett gets +13 fielding. All right, rookie. Now you're a B+. Get in. And the Jacks shine Shania Burns, replacing their veteran ace, Donk O. Colton Burnett also wins an arm wrestling competition. He gets +11 arm. Nice. Now up over 80. Sweet. Good rolls for our young out players here. Looking at player development options, I don't like this one for Nixon. Decent one for Polvin. I mean, power's not really his jam that he needs to improve on, so not really a big need. Farmer. Could go for this, but I don't like walk prone. Bad one for Reliable. Good one for Freeman. Decent one for Griffin. I would have much rather improved his accuracy. Let it go. Not doing it. Not doing it. We're going to get this one. Then we'll see what we want to do next time out regarding these two. Alright, Freeman, let's get you a little bit better, buddy. Going to get the +5 power. Nice. Up over 70. +1 contact. Now up 1 speed. Nice. No RBI man, though. Oh well. He's finally a B-. Yes. Alright, good job. Alrighty, let's set the lineup for next time out and call it a day, guys. Next time out, Burnett will lead off at third base, locked in, followed by Brown in the DH role batting second. Pitts bats third at first base. Ho at catcher, batting fourth. Jennings batting fifth in center. Reliable batting sixth at shortstop. Salmon batting seventh at second base. Nixon getting the start in right field, batting eighth, and Polvin batting ninth in left field. Still tense. McFreddy's still on the bench due to his injury. Burnside now tense. He's going to stay on the bench. And Freeman, we might bring him in. We'll see. Slamus, though, great effort there off the bench today. Alright, that'll do it this time, guys. Big episode here. We split the doubleheader against the Wild Pigs. We do, however, take the division lead at the end of everything, as we have a half-game lead over the Hot Corners. Next time out is the final game of the first half of the regular season. Let's see how it goes. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.